Hi, everyone. Welcome back to hopefully another helpful presentation on achieving personal and professional success. In this video, we're going to be talking about 4 habits that will kickstart your productivity. So the first one is, if the task takes less than 2 minutes, do it now. Don't wait. Don't take the risk of forgetting about it. Don't let it build up in your head. Just do it. 2 minutes is a short amount of time. So 2 minutes, less than 2 minutes, do it now. The 2-minute rule was actually created by author and consultant David Allen in his book, Getting Things Done. So, how many times does an unfinished task run through your mind, followed by your internal response of, oh crap, I still have to do that? Only for that urgency to be forgotten because there's a lot of things you have to do. So, the day is filled with them, and you're just cycling through a Rolodex of things you've got to do. And for the short ones, it's extra annoying because you could take it off your plate if you just got it out of the way right now. So if the task takes less than 2 minutes, make a habit of doing it right when you think about it. If you can. There are some unavoidable circumstances where this is just not possible, but for the most part, you should just be able to set aside less than 120 seconds to get the task done. That way, it won't pop up over and over again each time, bringing with it that extra anxiety of procrastination. Number 2, prioritize doing the thing that you're dreading. So it's often the case that when we look at our to-do list, there are certain items on that list that bring us more anxiety, that bring us a little bit more, that are more intimidating for us. So a good idea is to just get those out of the way quickly, because then you're freeing up your mental real estate for easier tasks. And when I say easy, I mean that in the sense of they're not as mentally draining because they're not as anxiety provoking. So energy is the limiting factor of how productive you can be each day. Anxiety and dread suck your emotional energy. They take it out of you. So the best way to avoid that is to just get the thing out of the way that makes you feel anxious, and it may even end up boosting your confidence. So whatever it is that you really don't like doing, but you know you have to do that thing first. It's going to help you in a few ways. So you're going to get it done. You're not just going to avoid it to the point that it never happens. You will ensure that the minimum amount of your emotional energy has been lost. And you'll show yourself that you can overcome your anxiety. You'll show yourself that you can get that thing done that was causing so much havoc in your mind. And that's an energizing experience in itself. Number 3, minimize your decision making. So this might be a surprising one, but minimizing decision making is actually an often repeated piece of advice given by highly productive individuals. Making decisions requires energy. And if we can cut that cost as much as possible, we'll be saving energy that can be used as fuel for other productive tasks. For example, separate out your week's work clothes during the weekend. This way you'll know exactly what you'll be wearing without rummaging through your closet for possible combinations of shirts, skirts, pants, and shoes, what have you. This saves some decision-making space in your mind for other activities that need decision-making. We might think we love a plethora of options, but humans are overwhelmed by choices. By designing your environment in such a way that the past version of you has already limited the choices your future self has to make, you're helping save that critical time and energy you need each day. You're preventing decision fatigue. And the last one, number 4, get some sleep. Life is a marathon. Sometimes it can feel like a sprint, but life is, you want to keep going, you want to keep succeeding, and that's going to take some time. If you don't prioritize ample rest, burnout is waiting just around the corner, and it's not going to feel good. So do not skimp on sleep. That's not the area where you want to cut back. Even though we don't know exactly what sleep accomplishes, We do know that sleep deprivation contributes to depression and obesity, among other energy sapping conditions. Take sleep seriously. Give yourself a productivity cutoff time, and after that, start to unwind your day, get ready for rest, and really take full advantage of that rest. These 4 methods to increase your productivity are relatively small changes, but they can have a high impact. So sometimes these small, consistent changes can lead to huge improvements in your life. It's definitely worth a try.